Previously, the group got to know each other better over the course of several days. Eversong asked an icebreaker question of everyone that each of them share a story, true or otherwise, about where they're from. Isaac told the group about a hidden village to the north, near the dwarven city of Axhill. It was partially submerged and home to Minnie Vidalkin, and it was where his father was from. August told a story that he'd heard in Wildhelm from the same person who he got his loot from. Eversong and others were suspicious that August refused to tell a story about wherever he was actually from. Cass told the group that they were from a small fishing and farming village called Balea, near the Canyon of Insanity and the Parched Stone Waste, far to the west, and they admitted that they were in the waste when they accidentally found religion. Eversong asked about their family, and quickly regretted it when Cass started listing some of their many relatives. Zarakir explained that he was born in Calafea during a major eclipse, but he was considered cursed because of his albino coloring. He was rescued from the aftermath of a fight within his tribe by a being he called Mother, who took him to Limbo, where he'd spent the last several decades. Mother was Kareska, the dragon who gave magic to other dragons, and she was considered a goddess by some. Adria didn't know any stories. She explained that she liked listening to them, but she never retained them. Tyr told them about a festival in the town he was from that focused on the importance of magic. Legend said that once upon a time, whoever won a fight among the royals would win a wish from the emperor themselves. He then turned the conversation away from him to ask everyone what they would wish for. Some answers were quite inspiring. Others involved fucking dragons. August's wish was that the world be a bit brighter, and Tyr asked for clarification. August then brought up an event several hundred years earlier where people were hung for their beliefs, and explained that he thought people should be able to believe whatever they wanted. That then prompted a brief theological debate among several of the group related to the gods, fate, and destiny that ended in a stalemate. Eventually, Eversong answered her own prompt and told the group of a fairy tale about mystical seers born to elves who were bestowed a true vision in exchange for their life being cut short. The vision could be great or small, good or bad, and in its aftermath, the seer had a choice. If it was a good vision, they could have an easy life. If it was a bad vision, they could travel to find someone called a fate shifter who could help change the outcome of the vision they saw. Isaac chimed in at that point, making it clear that he assumed Eversong was such a seer, and she quickly discounted the possibility. August and Kess both got whispers from their insight checks about the validity of that claim. After several days of travel, the group saw Fort Bay Falls in the distance. A horse and rider came towards them, moving away from the fort, and everyone was very exasperated to see that it was Eric with a K. Eric continued to be very condescending, especially towards Isaac, and Adria used magic to frighten his horse and see him taken down a peg. The group decided that they would stop at the fort for a quick pit stop to pick up supplies and complain about Eric. And that is where we left off.